In a world where cloud storage has reached its limits, centralized servers dominate and threaten the security and ownership of our data. But what if there was a better way? Join me as I tell the story of Sarah Holden, a visionary data scientist who uncovers the power of blockchain technology and decentralized storage systems like CoreChain. In this captivating tale set in the year 2047, we explore how the limitations of traditional cloud storage pave the way for a revolutionary system that empowers individuals, ensures data security, and transforms global accessibility. From resistance by tech monopolies to adoption in humanitarian efforts, this story is a glimpse into a future where ownership and security are redefined. If you're curious about how blockchain can reshape the way we store and protect our digital assets, this is a story you don't want to miss. In the year 2047, the world had outgrown the limitations of cloud storage. The once revolutionary technology had become a sprawling labyrinth of centralized servers, vulnerable to breaches, failures, and the unchecked dominance of tech monopolies. For Sarah Holden, a data scientist, the tipping point came when an unexpected outage wiped out an entire year of her team's work. Furious and disillusioned, she began seeking a solution that wouldn't depend on the whims of corporations but would place the power of data back into the hands of its creators. Her search led her to CoreChain, a new decentralized storage network built on blockchain technology. Unlike traditional cloud systems, CoreChain scattered encrypted fragments of data across millions of nodes worldwide. It promised not only unparalleled security, but also unprecedented accessibility. Data could only be reconstructed and accessed with a cryptographic key known only to the owner. Intrigued by its potential, Sarah convinced her team to migrate their data to this untested system, despite skepticism from her colleagues. The results were immediate and transformative. The blockchain's decentralized ledger ensured transparency, tracking every modification and access request with immutable records. Even more astounding, the speed of retrieval outpaced the cloud. Sarah's team marveled at how they could upload terabytes of research and retrieve it within seconds, no matter where they were in the world. CoreChain's architecture turned every participating node into a guardian of data, making breaches nearly impossible. For the first time in years, Sarah felt a sense of control over her work. However, with great innovation came resistance. The traditional cloud giants viewed CoreChain as a threat to their empires and launched a campaign to discredit it, labeling it as unreliable and dangerous. The media echoed their warnings, and governments, heavily influenced by these corporations, began introducing regulations that targeted decentralized networks. Sarah's team faced increasing pressure as some funding agencies refused to support projects stored on unapproved systems. Yet, the resilience of CoreChain's community shone through. Developers worldwide banded together to create education campaigns, refine the system, and build trust among skeptical users. The breakthrough came when CoreChain was adopted by humanitarian organizations. In war-torn regions where infrastructure was unreliable, CoreChain provided a lifeline for storing medical records, legal documents, and education materials. Its decentralized nature allowed people in even the most remote areas to access their information without fear of loss or censorship. Sarah's team contributed to these efforts, helping to create a system that not only advanced science, but also empowered those most in need. By 2025, the future of data storage no longer lay in monolithic server farms, but in the hands of millions of individuals. The shift wasn't just technological, it was cultural. CoreChain had done more than solve the limitations of the cloud. It had redefined the meaning of ownership and security in the digital age. And as Sarah watched her once fractured world unite through decentralized innovation, she realized they hadn't just stored data, they had preserved humanity's legacy.